If Google Drive Preview is not loading, most troubleshooting guides only suggest refreshing the page. But the real issue is usually broken browser sessions, blocked scripts from extensions, or file rendering limits inside Drive's preview engine. Some fixes work instantly, while others depend on whether the preview is blank, stuck loading, or showing a can't preview file error. This issue is usually fixable, but only if you determine whether it's a browser conflict, a file limitation, or a Google Drive rendering error. Simply reloading the page is rarely enough to solve it. The problem happens when browser cache becomes corrupted. Extensions like ad blockers interfere with Drive scripts, the file is too large or unsupported for preview rendering, or Google's temporary preview service fails to load the file. It also appears more often when using shared links or multiple Google accounts in the same browser. The biggest mistake users make is repeatedly refreshing the page without isolating whether the issue is caused by browser interference or file limitations. That's why the preview stays blank, even though the file itself is fine. First, open the file in an incognito or private window. This disables extensions and cached sessions. If the preview works there, the issue is definitely caused by a browser extension or corrupted cache in your main browser. Next, clear your browser cache and cookies for Google Drive. This removes outdated session data that often blocks file rendering. After clearing, sign in again and try opening the file. After that, check your extensions. Ad blockers, privacy tools, and script filters can block Drive's preview scripts. Disable them temporarily and reload the page to test. Now check the file itself. Very large files, especially over 1 GB, or unsupported formats may fail to preview, even if they are fully accessible. In that case, download the file directly instead of relying on preview. Here's the part most people miss. Using multiple Google accounts in one browser session can break Drive preview authorization. Sign out of all accounts and log back in with only the account that has access. The biggest problem is that Google Drive preview errors often look like file issues, but they are actually caused by browser-level conflicts or failed rendering sessions inside the preview system. This fix works if your issue is caused by browser conflicts, cache corruption, or extension blocking. It will not work if the file is actually deleted, restricted, or permanently unsupported for preview. This is good if your file stays stuck on loading or shows a blank preview screen. Don't use this method if the file is missing, moved to trash, or you don't have permission to access it.